Good morning, happy Saturday. Listen, you guys, have you ever been in a taxi, ulalele indaba zabantu, and they're talking about someone, but you don't know the person, but umgosi is so nice. Now you wish to know the people that they're talking about. There was a fight, this one hit this one, and then this one hit this one, and like, yo, sengishota ngamagama nje. If I could just know the people, this umgosi would be even nicer. This is a story here with the open mic people, okay? Kunomgosi omnandi kabi lapha, but I'm like, I don't know these people, but umgosi omnandi. So we are still going to we are still going to talk about it. Ithandani here. Ziyathandana lapha on Instagram, but abantu they have opinions. Ekuthandaneni kwabo. And then this one, you guys, I want to talk about one serious issue that has come up with the whole thing of the exes, the battle of the exes. And this one is making announcements. And as normal, it's real, normal, it's a story or what. And then we're going to talk about Mnakwethu and tell you what Umusa Mseleko has done to us as a nation. You know, what he has done can never be undone. We will never forgive Mseleko for what he for what he has done to the country. Anyway, you guys, let's do a countdown and then we come back here and gossip. Hello everybody, Sanibonani, welcome to my channel. And on this channel, Kulumama reality TV shows, I'm a celebrities, YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If you are on YouTube, on Facebook, you can follow the page, and on Twitter, you can follow me to not miss out on Umgosi. You guys, did you think that I was going to go through a Saturday without Umgosi? Did you think that? Never. That's never going to happen. Zandi Mahlangu, good morning, Tanu and family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You listen, you guys. I know the story that you guys want me to talk about. Some of you, I'm not going to talk about this story right now because listen, I love my life. Okay, sometimes you have to watch the story from a distance and see how it wraps up, and then it wraps up, and then you can talk about it. Okay, but a lot is going on TikTok. It's getting dangerous. Like I said, you guys, what you can do to people, they can do to you. Okay, and we must be careful over here. We're here online trying to have fun. Okay, we're not trying to get people to come to our homes. And do harmful things to us. So we have to be very careful how we move here online. So I'm just going to let that story, I'm busy very today. It's a Saturday. I have a lot of things to do. Maybe later on today, we'll do a live and talk about that one issue, you guys. If you have no idea at all, just watch Unfiltered, Katie, then you will know what's going on. But I'm not going to talk about that issue right now. Hello, boy. Good morning. Good morning. It is good morning still, hey? It's 10:30, almost. So good morning, you guys. Listen, let's talk about these stories that are happening out here. Let me start with Mnakwethu, you guys. Listen, I was planning to review the whole of Mnakwethu on Sgaxa TV. Part of the reason I haven't done it is just time, you guys, to be able to post on this channel and that channel. It's a lot, but part of it is the fact that the people that they've decided to bring back this season of Mnakwethu Happily Ever After, the stories are not storing. The stories are not storing, but I will do a video just dedicated to what has happened so far in the season of Mnakwethu, and I will post it on Sgaxa TV. Listen, you guys, here's the thing that I have an issue with when it comes to Mnakwethu. When I was reviewing Mnakwethu, because what we are watching right now is Mnakwethu Happily Ever After, which is a spin-off of the show Mnakwethu. When I was watching Mnakwethu, even from the beginning, you guys, I've always said that, listen, I don't really like Nes'thembu, fine, but we can not all want the same things or like the same things. But I did feel like if Ubaba Mseleko was going to do Mnakwethu, at least the least that he could have done was to say to the men that are going on Mnakwethu to ask to take a second wife, to say, listen, if you are going to ask me to take a second wife, I have these requirements that you have to meet. Number one, you have to be married to the first wife. So be married meaning that you've paid lobola everything. That's requirement number one. Requirement number two, you must have already built a home for your wife, okay? And then number three, at least give me some, maybe 6 months bank statement so that I can see that you are going to be able to manage these three families here that you are telling me you want, okay? I don't understand a man going on Mnakwethu saying, I want a second wife, but even the first wife, even the first wife, okay? This person, Kwauyena, is unemployed, ufuna a third wife, and then there's babies here, babies there, and he's not taking care of the babies, but Ubaba Mseleku is there asking the wife, if this person can take the second, the third wife. I don't understand it, you guys. And we are seeing the impact of that now, watching Mnakwethu happily ever after. Many, many years later, uqondanisa is not done with uMamchunu in terms of ilobola, has not married uSamantha. Instead, uSamantha uhambile wayomtholela ingane from somewhere else. Qondanisa has made Samantha's cousin pregnant. Okay, ukhulelisa cousin wakhe. And I'm like, guys, what kind of cousins do people have? Okay, what kind of cousins? So now it's Mamchunu, it's Samantha. There was another girl that they had introduced last season. I don't know what happened to her. Now Ujuba, who is supposed to be Samantha's cousin, is also pregnant with Kondanisa's child. Okay, Mamchunu is like, listen, I understand why this is happening because this guy never really lobola me. Even the little bit of lobola that they paid, it wasn't from his own pockets, it was his father's cows. Okay, they took from his father's pocket to lobola me, so he never really did anything. Okay, and remember there was a season when they were preparing to complete umshado kaMamchunu, they never did. Instead, is just moving on and on and on and on. Okay, we are seeing this even on Ingane Nes'thembu with Mpumelelo. Uvuyo did say the thing about Mpumelelo is that he just keeps on adding girls. Okay, it's a girl after a girl after a girl after a girl. No relationship is moving forward. Okay, the only way forward is the babies. The babies are coming, but there's no lobola, there's no marriage. Just you're adding number one, number two, number three, number four, and people have said, even online, that we need to stop calling it Nes'thembu because it's not really same, you guys. So I do feel like we are seeing that on Mnakwethu happily ever. Dulas, for example, Dulas is always looking for wife number three, okay? But I think in the span of the show, we've met maybe like 15 girls who's got Dulas. Like if you're being honest, okay, we've met like 15 girls got Dulas, but he's always looking for number three because the girls will stay. At some point, they're like, this is just not making sense at all. Okay, they also do have Mphahlele. Mphahlele has number one, number two, number three. Now he wants to add number four, but number four is supposed to be number three. And it's a mess. Okay, but the wife number one is still waiting for Ugutalo Chorwe. Okay, so I don't understand why they allow that in the show. Okay, if you are presenting us with this thing saying this is our culture to live impilo yesithembu, but teach these people how to respectfully do it. Okay, if you say that they have to respect the first wife, then they must marry the first wife before they are asking to take all of these wives. Okay, so in Mnakwethu happily ever after, it's just like we're watching a mess, you guys. Whenever they talk about these shows, Uthando Nes'thembu, they talk about Mnakwethu, they like referring to a culture, but at the same time, there's a lot of things culturally that they're not doing to show which that is the purpose of the show. So it's like we're just watching a mess. It's like it's a bunch of men that want to cheat freely, They just want to be able to cheat and the wife to know about their cheating because at this point, nobody's getting married, okay, to anybody. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk about when it comes to Uthando Nes'thembu. I do feel like the way that they did Mnakwethu, the original show was wrong. It wasn't supposed to be like boyfriends going there to ask to take second wives when they didn't even have the first wives. Okay. So let me just do the story. Sika Katlego Mabona's ex-wife. By the way, you guys, ex-wife or ex-fiance, I think it's ex-fiance. By the way, you guys, he hasn't really said much, okay? And maybe it's a good idea for him because if you answer somebody online and then the beef escalates, okay? You answer, you reply to her, and then she replies, and then, So if you want something to die quickly online, it's a good idea to just ignore it. And maybe behind the scenes, you can change some things, okay? Maybe he has gone and paid the school fees 100% of the school fees. We don't know. Maybe he's going to change the child's school fees so that the wife, the ex can afford The school fees, we don't know. But one of the things that have come up, and she has spoken about it, you guys, is the fact that people have spoken about the fact that she's colored. Like the reason that, she's causing so many problems for Katlego is because of her race, And she says that people will even say, guys must just stop dating colored girls, and then, they won't have any problems, because the issue is the fact that she is colored, and colored cause trouble. I have an issue with that thing, you guys. I don't think that only what is happening to her on with that relationship being toxic and all of that is because she's colored, you guys. It happened. We've seen it even with people that are not colored. Okay, we've seen it with black people. We've seen it with, when I say black people, I'm saying black people because she also, when she talks about it, she says colored people and then she says black people, which means she doesn't regard herself as a black person, from what I read, you guys. So, and then we've seen it with white people as well. Okay. So it happens even with mixed race couples. Didn't we just see Matthew Booth's mess with the cake? Okay. So it happens to everybody that things get toxic. I don't think that it has anything to do with the race. But what she was talking about was saying, listen, you guys, if as a colored woman, I said to somebody, the reason that your life is going the way that it's going is because you are black, okay? People will start throwing tantrums online, okay? They will start throwing tantrums online. They will be boycotting and whatever. They will be canceling me. Why are people okay with people making such comments when it comes to colors? And for some reason, colored people will always just let it go, okay? But when it comes to blacks, anything that is said about black people never let that go. And a lot of the times, you guys, if we are being honest, black people are the ones that will say such a thing. Because I've seen those comments, it's because she's colored. Why do they keep dating these colored ladies? Why do they keep dating this colored lady? It is offensive for us to say that, because we all know some of us are very much in very toxic relationships. It's just that they're not over here online, and it has nothing to do with the fact that we are black. It has more to do with the fact that we're human beings, and sometimes things just don't work out. So she has been very vocal about that, to say she does not understand why it is acceptable for people to say that everything that is going on with the relationship or non-existent relationship with Katlego is because she is colored. She feels like that is a racist, and she feels like if it was any other race, people will not accept it as much as they have accepted it when it comes to her and Katlego. I do feel like, you guys, she does have a point. I do feel like it has nothing to do with race, even though a lot of the times we in South Africa, it's like everything is related to race. We want to attach everything to race when some of the things really have nothing to do with race. And also to even go to someone's comment section and say it's because you colored. Black guys must stop dating you colored ladies. It is offensive for us to do that. And I feel like people must stop going to a comment section with such things. Okay. Sanibonani Noluthando Masondo. Sanibonani, it's been a while not catching these lives. Yes, that's why sometimes I change the times so that people that are not able to make it in the morning or make it maybe in the evening can just make it almost in the middle of the day. Okay. Good morning, Lindelo Latoya. Good morning, Milano. Good morning. I just watched your video. Please check out Milano's recent video on her on his channel. On his channel. Listen, you guys, the way it's going with the pronouns, we must just accept it. If you call me a he, it's okay. Okay. If you call me a they, them, or whatever, or it, it's okay at this point. Okay. Anyway, you guys, so another story is this one. Mbali Ngiba. Okay, I was so confused, you guys, because remember, Mbali is on this season of Umkhokha. Okay, she had an affair with Indoda Mamzobe, and you guys, and then she fell pregnant, okay, again, because she has fallen pregnant before for her sister's husband. Okay, so that's a story on Umkhokha. So when I saw this picture here, because I think even this dress, she has worn a dress like this on the show, I really was like, I am so confused, because I'm like, I'm not sure whether she is really pregnant. Maybe she was really pregnant, and so they wrote the story into the show so that when she gets heavily pregnant, it can make sense for us on the show. or it's just for the show, she's not really pregnant. And remember, she did talk about, her wanting a child, okay, on the show Real Housewives of Devon. So I was just confused, you guys, like this picture here that she posted, uh, and then she says, guys, kuvume omnguni nomzobe, okay, so she refers to isithakazelo sakhe, but then she refers to isithakazelo to isibongo sakamzobe, which is the surname that she is using on the show. So I ended up just being confused as to what really is going on with the story. Is she really pregnant, you guys? But let's see what News 24 online is saying about the story. Do they believe that she's really pregnant, or they believe that it is for the show? Real Housewives of Devon's Mbali Ngiba debut a growing baby as she takes to social media to share baby news. You guys, even that picture, does it look real? Okay, it does look like it might be. Okay, if you're thinking it's real, it looks real. If you're thinking it's fake, it looks fake too. so, so I'm like, I don't know, you guys. So it says here, Real Housewives of Durban season 3, Mbali Ngiba debuted her a growing baby bump on Wednesday after losing 2 children. Remember, that happened in real life, okay? And Ngiba shared the news on social media with photos of herself kissing her bump with the caption, "Kuvume omnguni nomzobe." This was the picture, okay? And then it says here the Umkoka Case expressed a desire to try for another baby in the 4th episode of the show Max's original reality shows that season during the conversation with the then fiance Umncedi Madolo. Okay, Umncedi lo sasithi uyi-fake fiance, and then and as we predicted, Vele, by the time they went to the reunion, the fiance was no longer there, So I thought she hired someone to act as a fiance and then forgot that she was supposed to pay the guy up until she did the reunion and then fire the guy from the job. Okay. But the guy was like, listen, the show is over now. I'm going. And she's like, but at the reunion, they're going to ask me about it. He's like, no, but our contracts. Our contract didn't say that, okay. But yes, on the show they did talk about the fact that she did want a baby. I want to try again, she told him. Remember, they said I could still because I'm left with one tube. Madolo responded, "It's about time," adding that she could set up an appointment with the docs. At the beginning of the season, she told the co-star Nes'thembu that she and Madolo did not have children together. Ngiba said her children were late. Losing a child isn't nice. It doesn't matter who you are, she said in a confessional. Anyway, you guys, she did share that very emotional story on the show. In the following episode, Ngiba spoke to Nonku about how the children passed away. She said she lost her first child in 2016 and the second in 2018, which is horrible. You guys, losing one child is a lot. Two, that's just something else. The ex's first child, whom she said was sickly from birth, as she had a problem with his heart, passed away at the age of 16 after trying again 2 years later. Ngiba had an ectopic pregnancy, which led to one of her fallopian tubes being cut out. The doctor said that they had to cut the tube and clean my womb because they didn't, because if they didn't do it, the baby wouldn't be able to grow in the tube, she told Williams. It is unclear if Madolo is the father of Ngiba's fourth coming baby, as she, in the second part of the RHOD reunion, said that they were separated when the host, Uma Ble, asked about him. She also said they were no longer engaged. Listen, according to this article, you guys, it looks like they are saying that possibly this is a real pregnancy. So I guess we can say congratulations. So maybe the show producers found out that she was pregnant in real life and then decided that, you know what, let's just write this into the story so that, we don't have to make up, a fake bump because she's really going to be pregnant, you guys. So I'm just going to take it that she's pregnant until we hear something different. Milano, hello. Good morning, Nombeko Kumalo. Good morning, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, everybody. Your voice, guys, the way that I'm so tired of hearing my voice, I wish that you could do the video, post it. You don't have to listen to it. I'm tired of my own voice. And I'm wondering how tired my viewers are. Why it's not pleasant to hear yourself, Even when they're watching my videos in the house, sometimes I'm like, Elhisani volume. Uyamemeza lo muntu lo inimlalele, yazi. It's not nice. And then when you're doing videos, even lives is better because lives you just do it. You know, you're done. With the videos, you do it. You have to edit the video. You keep on listening to yourself. Keep on listening to yourself. I'm so tired. I'm like, I'm tired of this YouTuber. I hear you, Dando, and she has a point. Go to again, Nabo. They do that every time you get into an argument with one. They say they themselves will want to add their race, insinuating that they are not to be messed with. Yes, you guys, it's that thing of even using the N word or the K word with the black people. It's like we can use it, but and don't you dare, you know. Even now, you guys, if I get in a fight with somebody, if I want to tell somebody, listen, I'm not the one to be messed with. I'm going to be telling them that mina ngikhule ngikha amanzi emfuleni, okay? So you do not want to mess with me. But if a person comes to me and says, "Ayi wena lengane lena yasemafama ukhule ukha amanzi kanjani," I'm going to be offended. So it's one of those things. Sometimes we say certain things about us, but when it's being said by another race or someone else, it does get offensive. But I think it's something that we have to just be aware of because we do it. I agree, we do it. They do it too. And yes, you guys. Louisa, am I late? Not that late. Not that late. If you missed the story, you can rewind also, you guys. So listen, there is this couple, you guys. I'm so tired of them. Okay. It's like I am in their relationship too. Okay. So Latoya Makhene and her wife, you guys, had they've gone through a lot. Okay. At first, when it came out that they were in this volatile relationship, they had come out and denied it and said nothing. There's nothing like that going on in our relationship. But there was a policeman somewhere in some police station saying, "No, they are." A policeman was like, "Yeah, they are," because this woman came and asked us to accompany her to this house to get her clothes. So, because she was scared to go get her clothes all by herself. Okay. So the policeman allegedly said, "Listen, that it exists." And then an ex girlfriend of the wife also. Probably from this body works for me also came out to say, listen, what they are saying is happening in this relationship is likely to be happening because I was in a relationship with this person. This is the type of relationship we had, and she can get like that. She can get physical with you. Okay, we are tandukula. Okay, and then you guys, some more voice notes came out when the wife was actually talking to Latoya, and they were fighting about something. So it was like, I'm done with this. Come and get your stuff from my house. How dare you tell me to get go to rehab? Because honestly, you guys, I was like, if in the conversation they're talking about going to rehab, then maybe this really happened. When have you seen somebody go to rehab because they've raise their hands on somebody? You've also done the same to me. And I was like, okay, definitely this is happening in their relationship. And maybe this is a breakup because on the audios, she is saying that, listen, I'm done with this. Come get your stuff. She was talking about how they were going to split whatever in the companies. You know, you can take this one and whatever, whatever, whatever. So at the end of that, we were like, okay, fine, it's happening. Okay. But guys, we never learn, you know, we never learn because we were pagati in them jolo with them, but forgetting what these people are going to get back together and we are going to look like we were crazy talking about the problems that they used to have because they're going to act like that never even happened. Okay. So now they are back posting each other. But of course, the internet is always going to remind you because people are commenting and saying, hey, Anisia and Nina pretending like you in love with each other here. We already know what's happening in your relationship, you guys. That's the thing about sharing, because obviously, if there are voice notes between the two of you and those voice notes end up in some blog, one of you has shared those voice notes with somebody. That's the thing about sharing that personal information with the blogs is that now we have internal information on your relationship. So even when you're trying to come out here and present a certain picture when it comes to your relationship, we're not believing it because we've heard the voice notes. Okay. Homebreaker star Latoya Makhene gushes over the wife Lebo Keswa in a sweet post receives lukewarm responses. Okay, so people are like, you know, they're like, They're like Musa Kaula, people are like, if you say so. Latoya Makhene appreciated her wife, Lebo Keswa, in a heartfelt social media post. The actress praised Lebo for being a supportive and loving partner who appreciates her uniqueness. Okay. In a heartfelt social media post on the 30th of August, Latoya Makhene posted several pictures of her wife, Lebo Keswa. She captioned her post with a heartfelt message stating that Lebo loves her for who she is. Okay. You deserve a partner who cherishes you, your uniqueness, and gives you grace as you learn to love beyond the survival mode. Okay. And this is the picture that she posted of her wife. Okay. Sebancengela abantu, you guys. Okay. We don't know what happens in the bedroom. The pillow talk happened and everything went away. Seeing the horrible responses Latoya received from social media users was not shocking. Numerous reports of alleged AB have always tainted their relationship. They say they faced rumors of divorce. Latoya Makhene has blocked out the noise surrounding their marriage with Lebo Keswa. She continues to praise her wife online despite the negativity they might face. Okay. And next time, honestly, you come out here trying to tell us that this wife is mistreating you, ill treating you, or whatever. Don't be surprised when we just ignore you and we're like, ngempela, okay. Okay. Let's her caught a wind of the negative comments and she clapped back hard. This is what the netizens said. Okay. One a person says Rambo probably took the phone. Latoya did is not this rude and disrespectful. Okay. I don't know why they're talking about being rude and disrespectful. I love you guys and wish you all the best. People will always talk. So be strong. Oh, by the way, they are not showing what Latoya's response was here. So I guess she was being rude to the people. Okay, let me see. I'll open them. Okay, I'll open the post so I can see if I can see the hair comment on that. I love you guys and wish you all the best. People will always talk, be strong, dear. Reading comments, I'm shocked. Oh, okay, this is another person. I'm shocked at the nerve and audacity of acting so perfect in other people's life. You all need to get a life. You all are pathetic. Learn to mind your own business, guys. It's nice to try it and it also freeing. No, we will never mind our own business because when a person is now no longer alive because of this relationship that was volatile that they decided to stay in, we are asked to speak up and support and whatever. So we can't mind our own business now. I'm no longer getting involved in people's business. Unamanga usazoba involved ngoba uzofunda, uzotwitter, uzofunda ama-tweet, uzofunda yonke. Beautiful love story. I don't know. It's a love story. I don't know about beautiful. Okay. Anyway, you guys, they start talking about how here Babli had claimed that she was in a relationship with the wife. Okay, let's see if we can get this Instagram post over here. Okay, abasakushayi intombi. Guys, people are so brave on social media because I don't comment when I feel like I don't have anything nice to say. I try not to comment. Okay, people will still comment. But abasakushayini intombi. Oh, sengifundeni lokhuzana. Okay. Abasakushayini intombi, trauma bond. Yeah, no. Rambo probably took the phone. Latoya is not this rude. But I don't see Latoya's response, you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? If it exists, yeah, Kamos, when a trauma psychologist, ukena kai. Ubebaphendula, you guys. Oh, okay. That's why they're saying she's rude because she was answering here. But it's a good question. Is it trauma bond? Because of course we learned to say, the relationship was not so rosy. Okay, hey, people will be holding you accountable when they have their own ish. It's just that it's not on the internet. Please stop entertaining these people. Please, you don't have to stoop to their level and lose yourself in the process. Okay. Listen, you guys, I don't know. I feel like we can't really mind our own business when it comes to these things because when things blow up, the same celebrities will be coming over here asking for support, acting like they're the Winnie Mandela's outside court and all of that. So and then chigi chigi, we must mind our own business. It's very difficult to do that. Nanokuthi-ke vele siyakosipha, so How are we going to mind up? What gossiper have you ever seen that minds her own business? That thing doesn't exist. Anyway, you guys, listen, let's do the story. This is the one I was referring to at the beginning. You know, when you're in a taxi and people are talking and umgosi umnandi bayasho ukuthi hey wahamba wafika endlini yakhe wamushaya wamgiva what unkosikazi what and you are listening to the people in the text and you're like yo waze wamnandi umgosi but you're like ngathi ngezwa nje noma bangikhombise just a picture of this person ukuthi ubani lo but umgosi umnandi. This is how I was feeling when I was reading this story on Zimoja, you guys. So open mic founder and his wife involved in a brawl with a neighbor. Okay, there's even a video here. I even had to go into open mic yini. Oh, it's a production company, something. Okay, let me share it so that you guys can see this video. Okay, we'll watch the video and then we'll read what the article is about. Okay, if you don't know these people, don't worry, I don't know them too, but kumnandi ukubuka abantu abalwayo. Okay. Don't tell them what you are planning. Hey guys, kungasemnandi ukubuka le video lena but labantu angibazi ukuthi obani laba. Let's see ukuthi obani laba kuthiwani ngabo. So apparently this was the open mics founder and his wife in a brawl with a neighbor. Okay, listen, you guys, just ignore your neighbor. Don't even try and build a relationship with them because you might end up getting in a brawl like this. This is a story about Kamadaila for Zimoja. It says, they say you can change friends, but not neighbors. In this case, Open Mic Production boss Lionel Jamela and his wife Pumeza Njengulana Jamela are dying to have their neighbor removed from the upmarket Midrand estate after a not so neighborly incident occurred recently between the two parts. Owethu Njangela, who is a mom of two and an interior decorator and an estate agent, says she was assaulted by the Lebo boys and his wife while they claim she is a violent and a bitter pathological liar. Owethu tells Zimoja that animosity started when her ex-boyfriend started cheating with Pumeza's sister. Ooh. So Pumeza ubani Pumeza? I think this is Pumeza. Hey, okay. Now, even if you don't know them, we are neighbors. My ex-boyfriend started cheating with Lionel's wife's sister. To cut a story short, Owetsu says, my ex lives in the Eastern Cape and visits Johannesburg. When his relationship with my neighbor became serious, they wanted me out of the home that he and I shared. Since then, my life has been a nightmare. On Sunday, the 27th of August, Owetsu says that she was working at the clubhouse in their estate when Lionel and his wife physically attacked her. I was working at the clubhouse and they came and attacked me, Owetsu said. There was a market. There was a market day, and people were present. They attacked me verbally. They beat me. They kicked me. They slapped me. Lionel took off his belt and ha 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 ha. He took off his belt and wangishaya ngebhande while unkosikazi wakhe engishaya ngempama several times. Phumeza. Owethu Ntshangala says she's not going down without a fight. side chick is not going down without a fight. According to an insider, Owethu and her ex-partner were involved from February 2019 until Owethu is not a side, he's the main. She and her children moved into her lover's home. Her ex-lover, Mhlangabezi Nombembe, wants her out of the home and took the matter to the Johannesburg High Court on the 3rd of July 2023. In a legal document seen by Zimoja from the close friend of Owethu, Lionel and his wife sent a cease and desist document through their legal team about the alleged verbal and physical abuse his family endured at the hands of their neighbor. They have been informed of a much rather concerning incident involving the parties. We have further been informed that Mrs. Nchangela saw and threatened our client family by uttering her an intention to take the wife's life and minor children's life. The document reads, it is not worthy that our client did not respond to any of Miss Nchangela's utterances. However, the other one is saying things, the other one is saying things. These lawyers. Okay, a case of threat has been opened, or they're talking about another incident, maybe, because here she's answering. A case of threat has been opened with the South African Police Service. Olive something police station. The threat should be taken with the highest level of seriousness and concern. The legal document, but in case you're Jolo and neighbors, guys, some resources us now in South Africa. The legal document also stipulates that Owethu has been evicted for unknown reason. By her ex-love who owns the stand where she lives. The owner of the stand is friends with Jamela family. It is our instruction that Miss Nchangela has proven to be quite violent in her actions towards our client and Mr. Nombembe, her ex-lover, and this is evidenced by 2 ongoing criminal cases against her following the incident. Okay. The legal documents also states that Owethu was involved in 2 violent matters. Owethu uyahlupa, guys. Owethu uyahlupa. 2 violent matters involving Mr. Nombembe, her ex-lover, opened a case of malicious damage to property in Umtata, Eastern Cape, and ulwa in all provinces. Akalu nje in Gauteng, ulwa kuwo wonke ama-province la ehamba khona Owethu yalo. Again, Miss Jangela, when she caused damage to property at the home of Miss Nombembe's ex. Guys, stop inviting Owethu to your properties because she is a property destroyer. You can see, okay. Destroy property le eMthatha wabuya waya komunye futhi property was destroy. Okay, a case was opened at eMthatha police station. I'm sure to say as eMthatha police station. Okay, the document reads, in January 2023, during our client's minor children's birthday party, Miss Nchangela arrived at her client's house in possession of a GUN dangerous or an object that purported to be a kanti bayabhede. Ungasho kanjani ukuthi wafika ne-spam or something that looks like a spam? Yes, I thought lo mgosi ujuice kodwa hayi, there's no G. It's either it was a GUN or it wasn't. She pointed uthe wayephethe ispam or into efana nespam, and then she pointed ispam. Ngathi le case kaSenzo Meyiwa ke manje, it's becoming very serious. She pointed a GUN towards Mr. Nombembe, who then had a scuffle attempting to disarm it. Bekufanele badubule lo ojola nabo bonke the men. Okay, after successfully disarming her of the gun and the kettle. Another criminal case was opened at this police station. When called for comment, the open mic boss Lionel denied that he has ever laid his hand on the neighbor. Instead, he has insulted my family, my okay, and I am friends with ex-boyfriend and she's bitter after the breakup, which has nothing to do with me. She's taking her frustration out on us. All we want is peace in our home to raise our children in a safe environment. Yo, guys, umkhosi. Awusemnandi umkhosi kodwa asibazi labantu laba. We just know open mic nje ukuthi khona i-production company called open mic, but asibazi labantu. But umnandi umkhosi, uyabona guys, ukube siyabazi yazi ngabe umnandi lo mkhosi lona. Yeah, ne. Anyway, uzimoja kusibhalela story sasifunda thina. Nosibiwe molweni. Awungaze kangena le Thembeka. You're not that late. You can rewind too. Are you not seeing the video? Did you guys not see the video? I'll play it for you. I see body video. I see. I was not sharing. Guys, okay, let me play the video for you. Now video you fight.
Case, ngiyayivula case vele jamani undethile ngiyayivula case hambani jongani andizuphuma imzi wami lo wasana ngumzi wami nipha nxa ngumhlangabezi no yindlu yami leya jongani kuzophuma nina wena kanole nesembi pha wena ulele ebhedini enezipams ngiyomzi wami imizi yami 3 kwi-age yakho mna zange mna ekhaya ndithi kuthe ngitoilet yindoda zange ngihlule ndoda mna wena usinye kulo ngijopho wena ngumzi wami ayingomzi issue 3 yami ebuya this week is danger zamaqaba no don't tell them what you're planning. Don't tell them what you're planning, man. Don't do this. I won't tell them what I'm planning. Don't.
Yo, guys, imagine fighting this match with a neighbor. I don't know, just go buy a new house. I can't, it's too much energy. Sorry, guys, I thought you were seeing the video when I played the first time. Hey, guys, am I the only one not seeing the video? You were not the only one. I'm the one that did not share. It was at the bottom here instead of being on the screen. Didn't hear or even see the video. I hope you heard it now, okay? You know the only one. Sorin guys, okay? Video is definitely going to be part of your life. The hot seat, I'm always late for it. That's good, you guys. It's good we change the time so that people that never really experience being part of the life can be part of the life. Oh. Lapha sibazi nokubazi. The story deserves daily San Francis. Maybe daily San is a story. Let's story. It should be it's a daily sign material. Okay, maybe the initial problem with O8 is the first letter in her name. Guys, this is all not so much. You zaphuma zonke izindaba on the street. Zaphuma zonke indaba on the street. Guys, imagine fighting with a neighbor that man. Keep an arm's length relationship with the neighbors, okay? There mustn't be some jolo and what. Your relatives, when they come and visit, they must not share the neighbors, especially if they're married, they mustn't do that because the next thing you are left with upset neighbors. So be happy about it, okay? Anyway, you guys, let me acknowledge everybody in the comment section and then we can close this live, you guys, and then I can go watch that drama that's going on there. Oh, a lot going on, guys. People's lives are being put at risk just for Mkosi. Can you imagine? Zandile Mahlangu was here. We appreciate you. Boyi was here. We appreciate you. Uthando Masondo was here. Lindelwa Letoya was here. Milano, yes, was here. Thank you so much. Nombeko Kumalo was here. Joy Mtaung was here. Abo tried. Abo did it. Abo made it. Nonkosi Marcia was here. Thank you so much, you guys. Everybody for joining us. Louisa was here. Nosipiwo. Thembeka Xipu was here. I think I said Louisa Onati was here. Nonkosi Marcia was here. The hot seat. You were late, but not too late. Okay, you can always rewind. That's a nice thing about lives that you can always rewind. Who am I forgetting? Arbitrage. Okay. Oh yeah, give us one last because I have to prepare another course, you guys. I have to prepare another course. But if you want to, because like I said, you guys, I decided that I'm not gonna add this story. I was tempted, but I was like, let me not add the story because it's just like it's a mess. I want to see how it turns out by the end of the day today. Maybe we'll do it in another live, okay? But there by TikTok, the YouTube drama, you know, the YouTube drama we've been talking about, All versus Promise. There's an account there by TikTok doing things, revealing people's addresses, specifics, ID numbers, everything. If you want to know more, Unfiltered Katie just posted a video, you guys. I do think it's not worth, you know, the things that are not worth it, guys. Kumnandi on YouTube. Kumnandi on YouTube. We have fun with the viewers. We talk about each other and all of that. But honestly, you guys, I'm not putting my life in danger for the for this money here. I ain't doing it. Okay, I will quit before I put my life in danger for this thing. Oh, guys, yes. Before I leave, let me do this. Okay, guys. So Lelo N launched her merch, you guys. Her merchandise. It's the best merchandise I've seen in, you know, with any of the South African YouTubers. So let me share the website, you guys, because I was at that website and I was like, this is amazing. Okay. So let me share it with you because I've got it open here. I was looking at her stuff earlier on. So maybe some of you, okay, if you haven't budgeted, budget because her stuff is really good, guys. It's really good, okay. So this is her website is www.store.leloandcompany.co.za. Okay, it launched I think 2 days ago on the 31st. Okay, it launched on the 31st. She's got, okay, let me see if you can see it because sometimes I think you can see it but you can't. So there it is. Welcome to Sip Nation Online. You can already shop, you guys. I haven't bought anything. I was looking at it. I'm a sweater person, so I'm a sweater I like really nice. Let's look here. She has different products, but mostly it's clothing items. I now, okay, what is this thing with my... She's got her book there, you guys, 580. This is Crushing It on YouTube. I need to get this book, you guys. We all know Lelo has crushed it on YouTube, okay? So if you want to know how she's done it, here it is. She's got some mugs here, water bottles, and then a notepad, a cap. And then she's got, let's look here, because I know a lot of you, but I see my stats, a lot of you are women, but we'll do men too, because we do have men here. And we've got this here. This is like a crop top sweater thing. And yes, you guys, a lot of fitness stuff too. Cute stuff, you guys. Cute. Beautiful. And then she's got stuff under men as well. I have things that I saw under men that I liked. Because I am like that, okay? You've got here pens, nice stuff, you guys, and it looks like quality stuff. I need to get some, okay? I like that. This is the one I like, but it's under men, okay? Like 669 for this sweater. We've got t-shirts here. I like that the website launched and she had a lot of products already ready to, you know, to sell. Okay, you've got this vest here, t-shirts, all of that. I like this one too, guys. I like this one. You know, it's got that. Let me see under kids. Did I look under kids if she's got stuff? Oh, cute. There's t-shirts for kids here. Okay. Yeah, guys, so go check out the website. I like this for my daughter likes things like this. Of course, I wouldn't crop top. I don't crop top, but I think this one I would definitely get for my 18-year-old. She likes things like this. But yes, you guys, the website is there. Okay, you can already buy. Okay, the YouTubers that are doing the things. Okay, so check it out, go and buy and support. I believe that, you know, the sibs are over there doing the things in the website already buying. So it's already ready. You guys, the products are there. I like that. You know, sometimes people would say they're launching products, but then you're trying to buy, they're like, oh, it's only going to be available in like 5 weeks or something, you know. So please check out uh check out that website. Okay, Lelo N is doing the things. We have to give us one. I know time goes. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Please do that, you guys. Hola, hola, ni hao. Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. Hi, Anna. Lelo and Dan ain't that. Listen, I'm telling you, anybody that's gonna do match after, if you're going to do match after Lelo, like what the hell are you going to do? Okay. What the hell are you going to do? Okay. That was great, you guys. It's like really like top notch stuff. Okay, the only thing that I'm short of touching it and see like the quality looks like it looks online, but it really looks good, you guys. It really looks good. Consilantan, I do not know what Umselo is promoting really. Even with his son, I only watched one episode of Mnakwethu. I got disappointed by unemployed men living in shacks. Wanting they even stopped shooting the show in the people's homes because everyone will be asking how this man uhlala ku-two room that is incomplete but wants a second wife. So now they will find a venue that looks quite nice so we don't see the man. But we're always going to find out that the man is unemployed because the wife is that's one of the first things a wife is going to say, but you are unemployed. How do you want a second wife? Okay. Doesn't make sense at all. Okay. We are definitely going to support the simply. Yeah, you're not going to be able to exist. I'm like, listen, my budget is not allowing me, but I want to buy something this month. Okay, but yes, you guys, definitely I'm going to buy. It looks really nice. Like I said, I like sweaters, so definitely want to get some. Okay, to support, but also guys, her stuff is really, really nice. Okay, when you look at that website, you want to buy the stuff. Yeah, what's the corner? Me, Glentis, who else? Okay, when Nikon, not Nikon, it's just that the maximum is women, but yes, I do have men. I do have, and thank you very much for the share. Sisa's also kuzoswenkwa apha, guys. Kuzoswenkwa apha. So check out the website. Anyway, you guys, we will meet later on. I'm gonna try and do another one. Like I said that story I was talking about. Maybe I'll talk about it later on. I just want to see what happens because I was shocked to see it on TikTok. Somebody sent me a screenshot, and I went and checked out the account, and then like, hey, bo. Kuzoba like US, phela US, you've heard ama YouTubers that get attacked by ama stalkers because of stuff that has gone on online sometimes because people can be extreme. Even these supporters zalabantu sometimes kunabantu crazy la ngaphandle, so we have to be careful. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it, like it's free to like. Okay, like it before Pumegana, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginethanda kakhulu.